Hello, hello. Welcome back to Wheel of Games. Some more blueprints. It's been a little while since I last played this. We're going to go ahead and see if we can make some more progress. The last time, I believe we found the classrooms. We get a whole lot. We found an interesting sort of basement shaft in the house, and I'm wondering if it's going to be the same spot every time. And we still haven't managed to find the lady of the house's secrets in the West Wing. So we're going to continue trying to keep that in mind. Oh, well, yep, the foundation is still there. Got a room that's just always there. Blueprint. What does it say about that? Out of the mountain, it's an elevator in there. But I don't know how we could possibly... Oh, that's neat. So I believe the first thing to do... And I could open up these first three rooms, but we want to get that Westgate path to our outer room special boat. It won't hurt us, but maybe the outer bonus would be something nice. Right, I'm remembering pump room. There's a secret down here, but we couldn't get to it. Two of these were lit. It was down there. Yes, two of those are lit. So we've gotten a couple of those, and those were all related to side rooms. Sure. One was the old class. I can't remember. Secret out here. A whole bunch of other stuff that we just can't get to outside of those doors. Let's see. Of today. I feel like we've completed the shelter. Bedrooms. And items for trade is cool, but I don't have anything to trade yet. That's interesting. Like maybe I set it down and I'll get something cool for it later. Feels like an investment choice versus I just want some cool stuff to see what the tool got. Second special. I don't think it simply seeing it. Pitchfork. There it is, sledgehammer. Okay, well those are two good items to get right off the bat. So I don't have to worry about spending keys on trunks. Get a get key. Chatty. So other things I'm barely remembering. We have a photo of a tree that got chopped down, and we believe the blown up version of that picture is somewhere in the lady's chambers. That's why we're trying to find it, because that should give us the combination to get to the orchard. And if we ever find the fuse box, I believe I wrote down what you're actually supposed to get out of it. There's like a secret, your secret color's past purple. Okay, I brought up my notes. I got a bunch of numbers written down that didn't help us. All right, I figured out what color the flags were in the classroom. Terminal pass. I thought I wrote... Oh, you know what? I took screenshots. That's why. Go find them. Okay, so this is the hidden solution we only found in the email. There's a white indicator that's only displayed after syncing everything to purple. And I think we found the way to purple before. But there's some kind of way to get it to white. And then that is the actual solution. We got to find that fuse box. Now I understand. This is the lights that we need to have, like, in order from left to right. And white is the weird one we haven't seen yet. It goes up after purple. So we did sync all six to purple before, but once we get there, then we make it to this. So we're looking for a fuse box. Okay, had to remember that one because that one's a bit complicated. Got all my notes back into place. Let's head to the west first this time. I should open them all. Ooh, well, den is great for the start here. Front window. Before we actually enter, gotta remember to first search this place. I mean, get a couple of gems early. I hate having a dead room. I'm still trying to build the entire house if I possibly can. That'd be the only reason to take the spare room over them. But in 2 gems, Robert, and for our front. Look, oof. Getting 2 more items straight off the bat. But those items can just be like keys. It's not guaranteed special. Maybe I take the store, get an early jump, get some good stuff. Storeroom was one of our upgrades. We've got perhaps Bride and then maybe Bride and Bridge. There's that missing letter thing. Yeah, we had his name's not Zoltar, but the fortune-telling machine alluded to missing letters. Oh ho! Oh hey, bird. Blue Prince bird? Suppose I should take a picture of it. I wonder if that little notch means anything. One there too. Okay. Weird screenshot found in store. I wonder if this has been here every time and I just never saw it because I never looked in the right angle. Never caught it in the edit either. Maybe it showed up after. Could be any number of things. But that's why you keep looking even when you've seen a room a dozen times. So now, east, west, 1 gem, 2 gem. West is the way we kind of want to go. See if we can. Have more swan hints. The bonuses. Let's open the corner first. Walk-in closet for 4 items. Bedroom's not that useful here. It's a dead end. I don't like bringing ourselves down to so few items, but hopefully some of these items will be dice for rerolls. Yep, we got dice. I counted 2. Still another one. Like, well, it looks like a hat, but that also looks like a. Ah, you know what? I think that's a dessert. We have another one to compare it to. Desert and desert. We don't have a magnifying glass today to see if there's any birds hidden in the background of this, but I imagine it's just a portrait. That was a nice. Okay, so back out one and then to the north. We need some openings, but we got reroll. I don't like having the chapel there, but I don't have a lot of money at the moment anyway. So it wouldn't hurt me too much. I mean, the nursery would be good if I started actually getting bedrooms. Let's go with the chapel. I'll give them my coin. See if we can just... I do remember spotting all the numbers. Hidden coin. So if I come back here... Okay, this is an open dead-end room. at least lets us keep going. Stars have been getting us some cool stuff. They add up. Let's add the pan. At least some. That light is coming. It in the chapel. That's. I wonder if that has significance. Because the light, it's also kind of coming through as well. That said, the light's coming from the north, in the southern hemisphere. Corridor, you are not in a hallway. Put down corridor. When do I go back to the parlor? They do say a breadth first search better. It would be nice if I leave myself some openings, and then I only have to go through the chapel one time. So, since I've got 2 coins, get more, that'd be nice. I'm gonna head to the parlor before we get far away. See if we can fill out the. Got our favorite little puzzle. Toothbox. I think because it's been a little while for me, there is one that is only true, one that is only has useful stuff in and pine. Every box is black. This is a definitively false box. Every box contains gem. This is also definitively false. Which means the black box is true before we even get to it. Ah, the statement on one of the other boxes would be true if you replaced the word every with this. That's probably the one saying about gems, because this box is black, still not true. This must be true. This is the one that would be true if we changed it to this. This box contains gem. That one thought it was more clever than it really is. Hey, we got a gem stash going. Hey, give us some options. Oh, dead ends. This one basically gives us a free reroll, and this one is a hallway. At least it doesn't cost us a gem, and we've already got the rerolls. Door. Path. And now we know that this is false, so perhaps it is less likely to be. Or is simply no more likely. We got that hint that red things are false unless they're. So we want a north and a south. And they're absolutely not giving it to us. We could go for the breaker box now, which would allow us to maybe solve that puzzle and get security stuff basically set so that we can explore starting from the other side and not have to come this way ever again. The Nook would give us. Yeah, I'm not going to buy food. I have money. So I could get a key and another roll. Just go for the breaker box now. I think we go for the breaker box and attack that puzzle. Okay. So first we have to get water and perhaps cart. Okay. So we want the gym off so it doesn't hurt us. Dark room we want to be. The garage we want on because that allows us to open and close the door. Back indicators. Everything on once. Then for how that's supposed to be. Okay, I'm going to mess around with this for a bit until I get everything back to purple, because we've seen that a few times already. Okay, got it to purple again. So now we can transform the thing into the that we need. So the solution we're going for, off blue, green, white, red, purple. So how can we move that the way we want? So white will show up now. Aha! I simply change this one to red. Oh, I just need to do that in the opposite sequence. So that one purple, get this to red. Goes in the opposite. Red absorbs the purple. Make this one red. Okay, that half is good. Now I need off blue green. Oh! Let's see what's behind door number one. Well, what is this? Oh, that's outside. I'm glad we're near the front of the house. I've got a reason to go outside again. Ho ho ho! The gemstone cavern is permanently unlocked. Oh wow, you'll just start each new day with 2 gems? That is amazing. And it's just permanent? I'm still going to go outside and take a look at it. That's just cool. So everything else from the box, I think we still need to do. Unless, hopefully the back indicators just stay in place. Because that said permanent unlock, so I shouldn't have to touch these ever again. They'll probably still need to turn off the keycard entry and other stuff. But that is cool. And since we have to go past the entrance hall anyway to get back to the west side of the house, let's go explore the gem mine. A bit low on stamina. But this is just too cool to pass up. Also, I can watch when our stamina goes down outside. So go down through this gate. Takes more stamina out of us when we come this way. There's a gate we haven't gotten open. Side. And one of the mysterious doors that we had been unable to open until now. There are more that I can't see going this direction. Okay, so there is stuff in here to see. Can I just pick gems? No bonus gems, just for comfort. But here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. Told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls. I have to adhere to his expert opinion, because if you wait a day, all the structural integrity comes back. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm sure the foreman's going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. A little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I just someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. Boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up. The old man really wants it done. So maybe if we can unlock this mine further, we can get even more gems at the start of each. So it's from the reservoir side. We haven't seen the reservoir yet, but that is somewhere that we've seen in the pump room as the biggest spot where we can drain the water. It's not going to any other places. This is the minecart, perhaps? I'm not really seeing another side to this. Aha! It's going to be our 3rd one. Yes, it is. Got another outer room unlocked. Of the 4. It sort of hinted to me that there was another way through here, but locked to a short track? What were they talking about? Maybe there's another false wall in here that's going to open up if we can lock the other side of something. There's another cart down there. Old tunnels? This definitely looks, at least to me and for the moment, like there's nothing else we can use in here. So it's really discouraging us from trying to do stuff in here. I'm clicking around and I'm not. Besides this, anything else we can touch. But hey, and additions. 2 out of 4. Alright, way to go, us. Got an explanation for why we have 2 gems per day. Aside from that, we didn't get much other value. There's like a hidden door in this that I only ever see coming this way. So, presumably that's another permanent additional outside at some point. There's a cave underneath us down there that was blocked with crates and couldn't get anywhere. Of course, mysterious bottom of... So we're getting back into the house and we're already at less than half of our stamina today. But we spent it on cool stuff. So we go left. Oh. We are coin poor, but gem heavy. Now, of the far side, or go for the... I think we'll try to be as far west as we can. Also know there's coins waiting for us in here. And a banana. See, I've still never found salt in the lane. Nothing new there. 50 steps a day. West Wing Hall. It's basically a straight ahead. It's not actually any better than the spare room. Maybe we can preserve the West Wing Hall for later if we just spare room. Garage is cool. I guess we always have to approach the garage from the south. Yeah, dining room is good. Eat and come back. We'll have something to look forward to. Good with that. One redraw. Okay, our search. Observatory doesn't actually link up. There's nothing that really goes straight from it. Bedroom maybe preserves our stamina a little bit. And the observatory at least advances that counter. Oh, I still have 2. I'll save them for a bit, but I really do want to backtrack and go south again. So on this. Got the keys. Greater chance of finding items in green room. Go check. I'll take the veranda here. Yeah, and those gems. As cool as that is, I want to go eat. If I go this way, it's more likely to hit more keycard locks and stuff like that. Although if I can get to 8 up there, then we'll get a fresh meal. Yeah, I always think there's a coin on the table. Okay, what do we have today? There's 2 4s? More of these you do, the faster you start getting to the bonuses with double effect. Really want to I mean, if I was closer to the breaker box, I wouldn't hate that so much. I think I'll take the bedroom. Go to the direction and it doesn't hurt us stamina. Looks a dead end. So pilot and perhaps a plot would be my guess. Aha. Found any locked boxes. We're on the west side, but the bedroom is not ladies of the house. Or if there's secrets. Not spotting anything. So, east it is. You want? Split off again. Give us a lot of connections. Well, you know what? We turned the gym off, so the gym will not hurt us. Office. Getting rid some coins. Still don't know the safe code. I feel like that gets us much. The bunk room's a dead end. So the gyms should be safe. Because, yeah, we turned off the lights, so we are not forced to exercise. Ooh. Now I know the running shoes are actually. So I did not. I don't think that's tiger. Perhaps cat and something, but I don't know the proper name. Oople. Oople sport. Okay, we want to open both of these, but let's out. Dead end. Dark room, unless we get something really cool to go with it, and the lavatory is a dead end. The Nook gets us a key back. It has some value. Sari. They have a lot of items. And I know I wanted health, but everything here is only. I think we'll grab the commissary so we've got another path out of here. We'll rely on the. And in here. And we're now, so we want. You want south, north? Oh, the boot. That's. I thought that was one of the ladies' rooms. One where the safe is hidden. Still don't know the solution to that either. So the dark room, it gives us the options, but we'll be drawing completely blind. That's tough, but the other ones both dead ends, so I'd have to use them. And maybe this is a good spot for her. Is the dark room bad? Oh, the pool here? Was the mine and sledgehammer a combination? I can't go back and look at our op. Library is a dead end. The pool should be empty, and that always has some coins in it. Commissaries in the store. That's not bad. Also gets us to the south side. It is our last gem, but we're spending it on something. Notice that the metal detector was going before we actually got into the other room. Maybe it just showed up the moment we selected even. Okay. Pump room always shows up just after. We got some cool. Oh, fire and fur, perhaps? So that one's blocked off, right? Cannot pick up the skimming. I have not seen very many rooms that have the, what is it? Piping above. We want to go to either side. Perhaps. Yuck, yuck, and yuck. Dark room closes us off. Lavatory just always sucks. We had nothing else. Spend that other weary. That's what we got it for. I have no gems for the drawing room, which would otherwise be cool. I mean, dead end with nothing expected in it is still open and maybe something cool. The library it is. Oh, magnifying glass in the library. Nice. And we checked out the book Swimbird so long ago. It just hasn't been here for us since we checked it out. Oh no, the room hasn't been. Or the book's been sitting here for years. The old Mary. Herbert Sinclair. Mrs. Peterson. And Simon. December of 85. I guess this is 90. So we've read this. I think this was written by... I think we've established... Oh, hey. That's the sketch we found earlier. Oh, there. I'm a dare bird. Daring and brave. Noticing the D is older print. Diving so deeper in the way. There's not a dare I would... Depth I would not dive to. My friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than... Bird in the sky, not in the sea. Say when looking at it. You are not sea bird. If you are a friend bird, in the way. Wouldn't you always listen to friends? No. They know me best, or not. I dare not dive, and I dare not swim. I dare not step forward. I dare not smile. I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my back. A lot of blue versus red color scheme, so there's specifically a red bird in here. Dare not dream. Speak. Well, we've already established they don't like that you like them, so say goodbye to them. I wonder why daring feels just like defeat. A very fun book. Ruffington Red Publishing. It was published in 85. This is interesting. This is Peterson. Was that her, perhaps? Regardless, I don't know if those dates could... Like, if somehow 7285 was the safe codes. But just the fact that it says Red Publishing there may be our hint that things off with. I mean, Marigold, perhaps our writer mother is gold themed, but the blue is definitely our character. Hidden in there. Our writing is a bit interesting. Probably, I think the current year is 90. So it's... Hey, we read a book. Check the upstairs, see if there's anything there. A bit of vertical. Something about that spin I don't like. Eric, I think there's a secret in this. Red letters? Apparently there are 7 we can find out of 8. I trust the middle. Look. This would be it. Well, this one is after the tree was cut down. Okay, I can find the shovel with it. The channel. At least as far. Highest grade 1. I didn't find any more rooms. I found 1, but I chose not. Because I think it would have closed me off. Okay, back down we go. Okay, so we've got one way out to the east here. Getting a bit far from this area, but that's okay. The laboratory. Conference room. Seller would get us some gems back. We could basically abandon this. Laboratory is cool, but it needs power from the boiler room, and we haven't found that yet. And it's going to be nowhere near, so we're not going to be able to pipe power to it. Oh, also, we don't even have. So, wine cellar for the extra connection. Or the, sorry, conference room for extra connection, or the wine cellar for the 3 gems right off the bat. We need the gems. Otherwise, we only have 2 instead of 3. The detector's not. I remember thinking that maybe the date there is 12/13, I think. I tried that as a safe snip. There's a weird mountain across the way, so peak and peak, perhaps? Okay. So the fun room we found was the wine cellar. Now we've got some money for the commissary. And then there is... Commissary is right on our back. Go for that. But we are now officially quite low. Bonus coins for me. I'd say chart and chart. Okay. Nathan 21st. And it's funny that that says day 20 because we started on like November 7th. So they're not forcing you to remember what day it is. Okay, well, I happen to have that already. Can't buy keys, I can just buy gems, but that's too... I could buy gems for all my money. Got some gems, so spend the shovel, or buy the shovel. Get that workshop now, I can stuff with it. Alas, no food for me to buy. What? I got a bunch of keys. Alright. So, just from having that unlocked, we're more likely to find items in the courtyard, and this has lots of connections. Kitchen would have food, but we just spent all our money, so I can't. Courtyard it is. A shovel. Hoping we get like a brick. Not powered on. We need to find the security room before we can put that open. So, these tend to have... Okay. Boxes are good. So we've got west and east. Alright, but the east is blocked off because we haven't found a secure. That stayed blue. But I guess I have everything. Oh. Oh. That's convenient. Security is also a great room for this spot, too. I will happily take security, because then I can unlock key cards. Keeping off of plane and where it is discs for the computer. Go. Key card system. Now that the power's already off, we are good to set that to high. And then, come on. Yes. Good. So now all the key cards are fully accessible. So we could go straight back into there if we needed to. It's an option. This room could be connected to a boiler. That one. To open both of these. Rotunda we can't afford. Not a gem. War is a dead end. Furnace is worse than a dead end. I can't afford that one. I guess I'll take the boudoir because oof, everything else is worse. So I don't want to enter the room I can possibly avoid. That'll just drain me of stamina in and a stamina out. Metal detector's not firing up. So I can guess that there's nothing either close that I can see or close that I can't see or far that I could potentially that door. So north we go. With these for sale, pump room, I could move the water around. That at least could hook up to the foundation, and this will transfer power to the infirmary and for security. We've heard the word reservoir. I haven't really seen anything. Okay, now it's a bit of a tough choice. Do I want to go courtyard, head through the pump room? The veranda would just take too many to get to, even though it's cool and it probably now we've got a shovel. Better. If I could get to rank 8, the dining room becomes an option, but I can't get back to the without some. So, and it's go to a room and then forward into it. So it's 2 to get to a new room no matter which way. We go forward to the pump room. Just maybe we can get to rank 8. Oh, fox. Give me some food. Pool is empty, everything else is. Yep, until I know what I want to do with that reservoir stuff, I'm going to leave the pool empty and everything else will. Oh, there's fish in the aquarium now. What would happen if I drank? Okay, west we go. Got plenty of keys and plenty of money. Ballroom is new and we can afford it. And it's the only one that figures forward. It's not going to connect to the foundation. That's going to suck. But yeah, new room, new room. Shiny. Guinea clip ball? Sarah and. So we were thinking that Simon was our grandfather. Flip it over. Put the sheet music on. Oh, we have found 2 more pages for the sheet music. Ah. Let's see, I think I've got 5 of them so far, so this is gonna fill it out a little bit. See anything hidden there. But I am going to take more screenshots and only be missing 1. So the bold word here is true. Interesting. First words on the something are message. Now, does that mean on the pages? Find a the white under 2 stones. And that almost fits. Oh, find among, it's not a, find among the white plank under 2 stones. Now that kind of makes sense as something. Plank under 2 stones. So we got to keep find among the white something somewhere where there are 2 stones. Not on the piano? No, it's like the other. That could be another secret message. I have no idea though. We are real low on stamina. We can have the garage here. The garage can open from other side. Always had to come. West Wing Hall. That's a good spot for it. So glad we saved it from before. One coin. If I can go south towards the veranda, maybe we... I'm still hoping for like a turnip dug out of the ground. I mean, just plus 10, it wouldn't get me to the veranda, but that would be so useful just by itself. And the fact that I can go north, that 10 could probably get me to the dining room. But yeah, if I go up there, I guess I'll enter the bedroom. So if I think, I'm not sure if I have to enter it to get the 10, or if I just get the 10 from drafting. Assuming I have to enter, I'm down to 5, up to 15, 14, 13. Then I have to get back to the living room. 11, 10. I can make it, even with a couple to spare. So yeah, guest bedroom, and that'll get me to the veranda with a whole bunch of extra stamina. Even in the worst case. Room. Have to go in. There we go, there's our bonus. Our keys. Also have the shoes, they might give us a little bit of a bonus. But I need to get up to rank 8, where the dining room will give me it. Can't forget that, or I would be extremely disappointed when I... This is not bad. Frozen accounts would not be terrible. I mean, if I get this, this forces me to go through the... But everything here is a dead end, and I have no reroll. The sauna might just make me feel a bunch better. I mean, accounts? Just having the 2 extra adjusted. So I assume I would still like add the +2 gems for tomorrow, and then starting with 14 money. I don't think I've picked the freezer yet. I think I've picked the sauna once. Let's pick the freezer, just this one. I can still get extra energy, and I'm not in a bad spot with hopefully not too many. New room. It's a frozen key that I can't get to. Do I have to like turn off the power in here? Get to anything within it? Not for staff use, but it's red. Well, that was great and art. That's the Holy Seal. Why can't I read that? Only in the event of my death. There's a lot of special keys over here. Is this like a secret door to... Because there's hidden bits of room out there. How do I thaw out? And I essentially turned off the power spot. I see. Well, this is very interesting. I have no Oh, cute. I can see the money's frozen. I don't think this is like explicitly exactly what I have now. But yeah, thaw only in the event of my death. There has to be a way to thaw out the fruit. And I don't know what. Certainly not yet. Okay, well that's cool. I reached rank 8. Now our goal is to get back to the dining. Here we go. Go all the way through the... None of those... I can just open this door now. Ah, I can freebie from this. Saw that. Reason not, even if I'm not going right now. It's this dark. Because it's frozen or because it's late in the day? I don't think I can spend gems anymore. I always take the dark room if it doesn't. Didn't take a gem from me. There's food right there. I'm not going to risk going in there until I've eaten the dining room. We'll come back to the spot. Here, I can buy things. Will they let me? Can I just... I mean, it let me spend a gem, but didn't take it away. It's here. Doesn't let me cheat here. So I don't know what happened with the gem then. Now I go straight. Bedroom observatory. Bedroom. Two. And the dining is open. We got pizza. Right. Yeah, we do not have a furnace. Happily take stamina. We've the veranda we can go. Now I get turned. Everything's coming up stamina. Never nothing in the buttons. Oh, well, now I've got the key. Holy 571. And a gem that it won't. Okay. So from here, do I have any reason to try to go backwards? I don't think so. There's nothing for me there. In that case, we want to go forward again, get back to the kitchen we were at. Nook is a dead end. School, library, wine cellar. Sure. Dug all. Okay, now we've got plenty of stamina. Check out, even if we can't spend them. Oat and we could. Oh, we can't spend any money because it's frozen, but still. No toast. Can't use. Hey, let's see if we can fill in some of these south. All bone. I mean, it's a reroll. This is basically a free reroll, or we could take the 20 extra stamina, which frankly is probably worth it. That's just we're setting ourselves up for a really great day tomorrow. Another gem I don't get. Wait, did we just thaw it? Entering the stamina unthawed. Interesting. What if I went back to the freezer now after going to the sauna? Did that just open it up? Also, I just realized we completely locked ourselves out. Well, I guess we're going to the freezer anyway. Whenever I pulled the kitchen, I did not even notice that I didn't have... Well, we're done with our exploration today. Out. So let's go to the freezer and see if we accidentally solved a big puzzle. Keep expecting it. It's just... Ah. Near the white somethings. Oh, it's still frozen. Interesting that it froze again after. Master Sinclair's personal free. I yank out. Got a sledgehammer, I should be able to do something. I wonder if the sauna would have canceled this if I didn't come back here? No, I didn't thaw the freezer. It's interesting that the interface did that. I wonder if I go to the breaker box if the freezer will somehow... I don't see any other interesting things here, so I'm just going to cut to being at the breaker box and see if that's the only thing I can think of that could, like, shut off the... I'll check the pump room as well. So close. No freezer in this list, right? Kitchen, which I always thought was fun, because there was nothing for me to do in the kitchen. At the kitchen. What water is in here? Would it turn off? It turn off the faucet. Like maybe there would be a puzzle in here, but yeah, aside from that, there's nothing strictly. It's not filling up. So yeah, I could deprive the kitchen of water. Well, I didn't find anything else during the rest of this day, and I actually lost the rest of the video, so I guess we're gonna wrap it up here. See you next time when we play Blueprints here on Wheel of Game. Bye-bye.